A lot of people think achieving your goals is just to do with willpower or forcing yourself to do hard things. But in my experience, building up discipline and making real progress actually starts way before you take action. It starts with a plan. Because if you don't know exactly what you're doing, when you're going to do it, or how you're going to do it, then you're setting yourself up to fail before you even begin. And so in this video, we're going to break down why creating a clear, structured plan is the first real step to building up lasting discipline. And I'm also going to share 3 practical tips to help you create a plan that actually works. Now, I know this might sound like common sense, right? If you want to achieve a goal, you need to create a plan. I'm not really saying anything revolutionary, but here's the thing. Most people don't do this. They don't take the time to sit down, write things out, or give their brain a clear path to follow. But instead, they keep their goal in their head and assume that they know what they need to do. And this is such a big mistake. Because even if you know what to do, but you don't take the time to write things out or make a schedule, what usually ends up happening is that on a day-to-day basis, when your mind doesn't have clear, actionable steps to follow, you then start making excuses, or you procrastinate, or you delay taking action. Oh, I was gonna start that side hustle today, but I'm tired from college, so I'll do it tomorrow. Damn, I know I said I'd go to the gym this morning, but now I've got other stuff to do. Maybe I'll just go later. Oh, I really wanted to read more this week, but I've just been so busy. Maybe I'll catch up on the weekend. And before you know it, days turn into weeks turn into months, half a year flies by, and you haven't really made real progress because you lacked taking action. Creating a plan will help you break things down into small manageable steps so that your goal doesn't feel so overwhelming. It will also help to give you daily structure and clarity so that when you wake up, you already know what needs to get done that day. And it will help you to prioritize what truly matters so that you don't keep getting lost in your distractions or prioritizing the things that aren't important. So let's get into 3 practical tips that will help you to achieve your goal by creating a plan that actually works. The first tip is to physically write out your goal. And when I say write it out, I'm talking about physically get a pen and paper and write it out. Not on your phone notes, not on your laptop, but physically write it out. There have been countless studies done that have shown when people write out their goal, they are more likely to achieve it. For example, there was a study done by Dr. Gail Matthews at Dominican University, which found that people who wrote out their goals were 42% more likely to achieve it compared to those who didn't. 42% more likely just by writing it out. And the more specific you can be on your goal, the better. So for example, instead of saying, I just want to get fitter, a more specific goal is I want to lose 20 pounds and be able to run a 10k. The clearer and more measurable your goal is, the easier it will be for you to track your progress and stay motivated. I honestly find it crazy how many people don't write things out, or they don't even journal, or they don't ever use a pen or paper. Because if you're truly serious about your life and you want to make progress, but you don't even have the patience or commitment to write your goal down, then how serious are you? Be specific, write out your goal, and better yet, stick that piece of paper on the wall where you're gonna see it every day. This will then act as a visual reminder and will help to keep you on track. The second tip is to brainstorm and break down your goal into steps. So now that you've written your goal out, you need to take the time to brainstorm all of the steps that you're gonna need to take in order to achieve that goal. So for example, let's say your goal is to build muscle. Well, an example of some clear actionable steps might be to, number 1, choose a program focused on strength training. Number 2, create a schedule, for example, training 4 days a week. Number 3, plan your meals to hit your protein target. Number 4, track your workouts and progressively overload. And then even when you have broken down your goal into steps, try and break these steps down even further. So for example, choosing a workout program focused on strength training, broken down into further steps might look like, number 1, research programs to choose from. Number 2, find 3 good programs which have good reviews. And number 3, sign up and start making notes. Or let's take the example of planning your meals to hit your protein target. This broken down into further steps might look like, number 1, research what recipes you're going to cook. Number 2, choose 3 to 5 recipes to start with. Number 3, schedule in times and days that you're going to meal prep for the week ahead. When you take the time to brainstorm and break things down into steps, the goal stops being so overwhelming, but instead becomes a series of small manageable tasks, which then makes it easier for you to take action. Also, just a quick heads up, if you are looking for more support in learning how to build up better habits, or you feel like you're stuck in a cycle full of unhealthy behaviors, and you want to learn how to create real lasting change, then check out my program linked in the description description. And finally, the third tip is to create a calendar. And I'm going to show you my calendar that I created for my fitness goals. So this is just a simple spreadsheet on Google Docs of my 2025 summer workout schedule. And I know it might look a bit overwhelming, but it is actually really easy to understand. So here's my goal. My goal is to keep fit with running and to gain strength with yoga. And so my aim is to run 4 times a week and do yoga 5 times. And so the date of the week is in the left column, and all of my workouts are assigned to a specific day. The green boxes are the workouts that I haven't done yet. The orange boxes are my rest days. And when I complete a workout, I make the box blue and put a tick. So for example, yesterday was Thursday the 5th of June and I did a 5k, so I just tick that off as complete. And honestly, this is also so satisfying and motivating. Like when I look at this, I feel so accomplished. And so when you assign the steps of your goal to a specific day or time, you're making it so much more simpler for yourself, which means you're more likely to then take action. Click here to learn 5 toxic habits that are destroying your discipline, and I hope this video could have helped you. All the best.